A glaring problem has been uncovered in a program that feeds 40,000 Minnesota seniors.
A government watchdog agency found that the State Board on Aging didn't do any compliance checks with the subcontractors that run the program, dating back to 2017. Here's John Croman.
The senior nutrition program is mainly funded by Uncle Sam, the federal government. But it's the state's job to make sure that those meals get to where they're supposed to go and that the money is accounted for.
Are we finding things that weren't discovered in previous audits?
Do we even know if those sites exist?
Tough questions from state lawmakers in the wake of a report from the Office of Legislative Auditor that the Minnesota Board of Aging went 6 years without compliance checks on the senior nutrition program, which supports local and regional services like Meals on Wheels.
And we want to make sure that everybody who needs those meals are getting them. And if we don't know if the sites exist, if we don't know if the meals are being served, if we don't know that the people who in the database we think are getting the meals are actually getting the meals, if we don't know any of that, then we don't know if the program is serving its intended purpose.
The Board of Aging works with 7 area agencies of aging, which hires 17 service providers and 131 subcontractors to get the meals to 40,000 plus seniors.
If a service provider or an area agency on aging is saying, okay, we served 200 meals last week, we need the reimbursement, that they can look and see that there's documentation that 200 meals were served and that this is the actual cost of the meal and what is that based on.
Board on Aging Executive Director Carrie Benson said she accepts everything in the report and says efforts are already underway to improve things, including new staff members to work on compliance.
We are implementing barcode scanning technology to track in real time the number of meals provided at each site for each person served.
This audit did not detect any outright fraud, but given what happened with the Feeding Our Future program, state lawmakers say it's imperative that the Board of Aging stay on top of this and account for all the dollars. In St. Paul, John Croman, KARE 11 News.